What's up, Electroneum family? Today I'm doing your video as a podcast. Yes, you don't get to see my pretty face, but I'm going to be giving you the same kind of value and the same update really for what's happened throughout November and going into December, what to expect. So without further ado, let's start the rundown of what's happened with Electroneum through November and going into December. So at the start of November, like coming towards the end of October, going into November, we had Electroneum teaming up with Locktrip, which basically meant that they gave you a discount. So all Electroneum users had a discount to book travel holidays with your ETN. So that was amazing because Electroneum was the first crypto to actually team up with Locktrip and being able to enable that. So that was the start of November. So a great move to kickstart the month off for Electroneum, teaming up with Locktrip. And then moving a little bit further into November, we had Electroneum teaming up with a gaming server. So actually one of the biggest gaming servers called Havoc. So basically you are able to use your ETN to purchase server space from Havoc. Okay, so there was offering a 30% lifetime discount when making your payment with ETN. So the host, excuse me, the Host Havoc CEO founder, he said that they were thrilled to welcome Electroneum as an additional form of payment for the users to use ETN to rent some of the best servers in the industry. So that was a great move again by Electroneum. Remember that Electroneum, when they first started, they was looking into being the gaming scene. So this probably kick-started a lot of people that probably left, and it kind of woke them up again to see that they are actually diving into all different areas. So yeah, that was a good move by Electroneum. I'm not too sure how many people actually took on board with that. There was 11 locations worldwide, including 6 in the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Australia. So the servers actually provided 30 games, including Minecraft, Ark, Strike, Daisy, Hytale. So these seem like retro games, to be honest. But I mean, I'm not big on the Havoc service, so I'm not fully upskilled with the Havoc service. But I know that it is a massive area, the gaming industry, especially buying rented server space. So again, a good move by Electroneum. So we just need to get that mass marketing out there into the gaming crowds to let them know that you've got this coin which you can use to rent space, really. So yep, that's Havoc gaming servers. So, and then we moved further into November. We're celebrating successes with the downloads of the app. 9,100 people downloaded the Electroneum app in 1 week, which was amazing. And then the next real bit of news was, I mean, the biggest bit of news for me in November was Crypto UK welcoming Electroneum as the 7th executive member. Okay, and the reason why this was quite big was because they are now sitting alongside the likes of Coinbase, eToro, Ripple, Binance, CryptoCompare, and Simmons & Simmons. So let me just read some of this article out to you. There we go. Electroneum, the award-winning crypto startup, has announced its executive membership of Crypto UK, the UK's self-regulatory trade association representing the digital asset sector. The UK-based crypto project has assumed a seat in Crypto UK's executive committee alongside Binance, Coinbase, CryptoCompare, eToro, Ripple and Simmons. So the fact that they've managed to get themselves a seat in the committee alongside Binance, we was hoping that Binance would have taken note of this and re-looked at Electroneum. So yes, they are still in this ongoing battle. When are they going to get onto Binance? How much more do they have to do? I mean, they're into the Crypto UK Executive Committee now alongside Binance. So will time tell? Do they have to do more? I mean, they're working alongside them now. So this is a massive piece of news, and it was a massive piece of news in November, and it still is a massive piece of news. So this is one of my favourite bits of news throughout November for Electroneum. It's quite a big deal. So that was mid-November, and then moving forwards, we had Electroneum in-app airtime data top-ups now possible in 160 countries. So Electroneum being able to allow you to top up your airtime has now been possible in 160 countries. So you can actually top up data on your phones now in more than 160 countries. So that's mass adoption right there. And you can do electricity in 5. Yes, electricity top-ups. Electroneum became the very first crypto company to enable electricity top-ups using the cryptocurrency coin. So with 19% of the world's population currently using cryptocurrency, 14% more saying they are prepared to start digital assets, the blockchain startups are falling behind in the race to create real-world use cases for their virtual currencies. So Electroneum is basically ahead of the curve. So they've demonstrated this time and time again to be ahead of other companies, other projects out there. Okay, and in only 30 months since, I mean, I'm gonna touch on this now because people are really hitting out at Electroneum, saying that it's taken them 3 years to increase the price. But I'm not looking at the price, and I know there's many of you out there that support that as well. You need to look at what they've achieved in the last 3 years. So in the 30 months since November 2017 when they launched, okay, the ETN token can be used to top up mobile airtime data, as I've said, in 160 countries now, okay, within the Electroneum app. Again, a world first. No other company does that. And there's nearly 2,000 merchants. There's actually over 2,000 now, I believe. Over 2,000 merchants and service providers around the world that accept ETN payments, okay? So Electroneum is one of a handful of cryptocurrencies that are building an ecosystem with real world use cases. Okay, so they're adding value for more than 2.6 million app users. Okay, so there's more than 2.6 million app users, and they're adding value constantly to those users. Okay, so they're creating real world use case. And today there's approximately, or there should be over now, 185,000 mobile top-ups have actually taken place within the app. So what other cryptocurrency companies can say that they've achieved that, okay? Yes, it's taken 3 years, but no one else has managed to do it. So in the space of those 30 months, they've created this, and they've caught the eye of the people that really they need to catch the eye of. Okay, it's not all about these Lambo chasers and the people that just want a quick buck. This is a long-term project, and it's going to take time for them to build all these cases and be able to develop the new partnerships because of what we've seen over the last 30 months. Okay, so in terms of what Electroneum's done over the last 30 months, yes, it angered a lot of people that maybe bought into the token because they read the white paper around Electroneum's gaming scene. Okay, so what Richard was saying is they're still chasing the gaming scene, and it is still a priority, but their main focus right now is on Anytask, and rightly so, because Anytask is a massive deal. It is such a huge, it's a separate project in itself, right? I mean, they're taking on the likes of Fiverr and Upwork, and they're starting to really grow with Anytask, so it's beginning to make more and more sense to focus on Anytask. But the gaming is still a priority, and actually we had some news really just recently, like right at the end of November, which is what finishes off this update. I'll go into that shortly, but that's a little bit into the gaming scene in a different sense, which again no other crypto has done. So yes, gaming is still a priority to them, but they're concentrating on the bigger picture of Anytask. And that brings me on to the next update, which came right towards the end of November, and that is Mecon Cash. So Mecon Cash announced that they listed Electroneum, enabling Mecon Cash users in South Korea to convert ETN into MCH token and use it for multiple things, including purchases of thousands of products online. So basically, Mecon Cash is a crypto token using MCH, and it's based on the platform for payments, online and offline transactions at a low cost but high speed with rewards. And so it boasts 13,600 ATMs across South Korea, and Electroneum users can quickly and easily send their ETM to these Mecon Cash wallets and convert it to MPAY and then withdraw it in local currency. So they've teamed up with Mecon Cash to enable this across the Asian country, and it's introduced a unique reward system where the points have no expiration. Okay, so Mecon Cash gives out the rewards in its crypto MPAY, which is then withdrawable through its ATMs in local fiat currency. Okay, or it's usable for payments within its ecosystem. So within the Mecon Cash ecosystem, we have the external service, the payment system, the digital contents, the wallet in itself, okay, and e-commerce. So it's got its whole ecosystem attached to it. So again, there we go with the real world use. You can convert your ETN to the MCH token and use it in MPAY to either withdraw or use it within the ecosystem. And then real quick guys, the last piece of news, Electroneum teams up with blockchain heroes and venturers into the world of NFTs. So they ventured into NFTs. If you don't know what NFTs are, basically NFT stands for Non-Fungible Tokens, and it's relatively new in the crypto and blockchain space, but they're rapidly gaining traction, so particularly among gamers. So there we go, Electroneum is bringing back into the gaming scene, and they're doing it in a unique way. So this is very new to the crypto scene, but it's quickly gaining traction, and obviously Electroneum's jumped onto this. Okay, so CryptoKitties is one of the world's first blockchain games with over 1.5 million users, and it's credited with taking NFTs mainstream 3 years ago. Okay, so NFTs are the digital version of, you know, your traditional trading cards. You know, you've got your trading cards for baseball players and things like that. Okay, NFTs are basically the digital version of a trading card. Okay, so if you remember, there was very popular baseball and football player cards, in mint condition that sold up to $200,000, right? So this is the same thing, but this is the digital version, right? It's the digital version trading cards. The difference is NFTs exist only on the blockchain. So think of it as like a smart contract, but within an NFT, within a trading card, okay? So unlike traditional trading cards, okay, the items are created on the blockchain and it provides important benefits. So 3 advantages is it includes transparent sales, trading history, okay, ownership records, it's providable scarcity, okay, and unique minting identification numbers on each card. So it's completely foolproof and it's completely transparent as well. So if you've been following, Electroneum has actually created the very first NFT card themselves called Electroman, and it looks pretty cool. So I'll leave the link in the description below to see what this looks like. But it was created by an Anytasker, Nito Roberto, and he only charged $70 to actually sketch it, illustrate, colorize, and animate it as well. So he's done all that for $70, and this is Electroneum's very first NFT, and it looks really cool. So that was actually done on the Anytask platform. So not only are Electroneum helping to raise awareness for the NFT space, but the showcasing how simple it can be for anyone to get involved, starting with amazing talents of freelancers around the world found at Anytask, okay? So this Anytask was done, they've created the Electroneum NFTs card, okay? So it's the very first NFT by Electroneum, and it was done on Anytask by a tasker that just charged $70, right? So it just shows you there that there's just so much potential within Anytask. So let me just tell you exactly what blockchain heroes are. So they're a collectible trading card set featuring blockchain and crypto inspired characters created by a Joel Comm and Travis Wright. So they're basically the hosts of the Bad Crypto podcast. They have over 9 million downloads, okay? So the collection of these NFTs are available exclusively on the Wax blockchain. So basically Joel and Travis, they launched the blockchain heroes in August with 50 unique superheroes in a variety of cards, and each pack of cards comes with the chance to reveal common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. You know how it works with these trading cards, but basically that's what's been created by these guys, the blockchain heroes, and now Electroneum has Electroman to go into that deck. So pretty cool. It's kind of entering into the gaming scene, but it's more of the retro trading card scene, but on the blockchain. So it's pretty cool. Look into NFTs, guys. It's a really cool thing to enter for Electroneum, especially with Anytask as well. So it does look really good, and I'm excited to see where we go with the world of NFTs. And that was pretty much the last update from Electroneum, 3rd of December that one was. So yep, Electroneum teamed up with the blockchain heroes and ventures into the world of NFTs. So that's the latest information from Electroneum. So guys, please do leave your comments on this video below. What's your thoughts on where we're at? Are we stale? Are we not doing enough to push the price up? What's your thoughts on pushing the Electroneum price up? Is there anything that you think that the marketing team can do to really spice it up, or do you think Electroneum's already doing enough? So I'm personally interested in this NFT to see where that goes, because that is refreshing. It's different and it's going back onto what Electroneum originally said in the white papers, and that is gaming, right? So that's my thoughts. What's your thoughts? Make sure you do subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Tap the bell so you can see more Electroneum videos from me. Sorry this one's been a bit of a dire, boring podcast. It's a bit difficult to make crypto updates a bit more exciting on podcasts, but yep, that's the Electroneum updates, and I hope to see you guys on an Electroneum video next. So please do make sure you smash that subscribe button, tap the bell, and leave your comments below, your thoughts on where we're at with Electroneum, and I'll see you guys on the next video.